Sure. So, hello, everyone. Happy Women in Construction Week. I hope that everyone is enjoying their week so far. Welcome to the day in the life of tradeswomen, where we will celebrate some extraordinary tradeswomen and the work that they do in the industry. My name is Lolita Colson, and I will be introducing today's webinar. Before I continue on, I do want to just take the time to say that I'm super excited for this opportunity to be here today, to be able to engage with other women in this industry and shine light on the things that we do, to bring the things that we do and bring to the table. I am a superintendent with the Whiting Turner Contracting Company. I am based out of the Lexington, Kentucky office. And I have been in the construction industry for 20 years, all with Whiting Turner. A little bit about me and how my journey went in the construction world. So it was traveled a little differently, meaning I did not enter the traditional way, if you will. I did not come in with a trade. To be honest, construction was not on my radar. I started out studying architectural engineering and was determined to become an architect. But along the way, I realized I was more into how designs come together and get constructed. So after completing, different internships and getting some insight from my guidance counselor in college, I learned that I wanted to be closer to the action and figure out how to make things come together. From there, I added construction management to my major, and then I shifted my attention along the way totally to construction. So some of you may have heard of us with Whiting Turner. Who we are a construction management company, but we also do general contracting, design build. We are headquartered in Townsend, Maryland, not far from Baltimore. We do have over 60 offices throughout the US, and we manage all kinds of projects. We manage things from science and technology to mission critical, transportation, and other industries. We are huge supporters of women in the trades. We make a presence known in the national, local, regional areas throughout the country. For example, the National Association of Minority Contractors. We encourage participation and development of women-owned businesses by holding regional trade fairs and are active in different workshops. We create environments for networking and connecting women in the trades across different industries and companies. We support our women not only during Women in Construction Week, but at different moments on the job site. So for example, when we're doing our toolbox talks, we try to recognize women that are in the field on our job sites, out there being boots on the ground and, on the front lines, making things happen. So today we are going to take the time to look back on the foundation that has been laid before us by women who have overcome some battles that we no longer face, and to continue to pave the way for future generations of women that are going to continue to come. So we look forward to sharing their stories, insights, and experiences, as well as hope that you are inspired by their dedication and expertise as well. So with that, I will turn it back over to you.
Thank you so much, Lolita, and thank you to Whiting and Turner for their contributions in industry. Having you here representing women and being a superintendent in the position that you have is a game changer. I told you when we first met, I don't know too many females that are superintendents, so I'm super excited to have you here. You're breaking barriers and you're setting the tone for women to come after you. So, just know that you're changing lives and you're letting girls know and women know that they can do this as well. So that's phenomenal. Thank you again. And thank you to everyone here. It looks like we still have some that keep popping in. So just know we're going to keep rolling. I'm going to go to a screen share. I have an awesome presentation to share with you all. We also have a lot of cool videos and photos shared by women that we're highlighting today. These are women throughout our association. So I'm looking through the list really quickly in a quick go, and I'm trying to see if I see any of them on here that submitted their information. I hope so. If not, just know that there's some awesome women. So if you don't know them yet throughout the association, you're about to. So let's do a quick screen share. All right. I will get this into presentation mode. So welcome to the National Association of Women in Construction's Tradeswomen Committee webinar. Our national chairs are myself, Deila Ray, and Crystal Schnell. Crystal is a member of the Lansing chapter, and she is going to be moving into the national chair position for next year. I am the current chair. As I mentioned, I am a member of the Central Missouri chapter, and I am also their current president. If you need anything, screenshot that, reach out to me. Texting is always preferred, just to throw that out there with, the busy life, right? All right, so I just wanted to start with Happy Women in Construction Week and a big thank you to you all for being here today. Whenever you are watching today's, displays and videos, I hope you remember how important it is that the work that each of you do, and that you're enriching yourself with all of the opportunities that are provided this week. So some of you may have caught Lolita and I talking when you first joined about some of the really cool things that our chapters are doing for the week. Between the events, tours, presentation, luncheons, and our awesome virtual events like today, I hope that you are making the most out of it, as well as a huge thank you to our incredible tradeswomen from across the nation who are participating today. Thank you for sharing your journeys with us and for blazing the path that you each are on. From the equalrights.org website, they state that over the course of her lifetime, a woman working in the trades will make on average $1 million more than a woman working in a traditionally woman-dominated field such as retail, healthcare, and service industries. However, women represent at this time 4.2% of construction trades workers nationally. Women need equal rights and accesses to high-paying jobs that are available to people who maybe can't afford college degrees or don't want to be pressed with a lifetime of student loan debt. All right. Looks like we got a pauser. Let's try this over again. You gotta love technology.
It never works when you need it to.
Doing it, Savannah. Oh no, let's go back. All right. Well, let's see. Is this not going to work? Really? I made sure they were all working, and here we are. All right. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed for the next ones. Oh my goodness. You know what? Sorry, ladies.
We aren't hearing any audio.
You don't hear the audio?
No.
Okay. Could you hear it when Cassie went?
No.
You can't hear this either?
No.
Wonder why it's not playing for you guys. All right. Well,
Do you want to try sending it to me?
sending you the presentation.
Yeah. Oh, Sally said maybe try clicking present. Did you do that already?
Up here, let's try this, ladies. Present full screen. I hit the bottom side. Sorry for the technical difficulty. Could you hear that?
Try it again, sorry.
Make sure your audio is sharing. Sometimes Zoom gets us like that.
Oh.
Thank you, everybody, for your
Yes.
suggestions.
Is it not saying anything still?
Yeah.
Oh, ladies.
If you didn't share the audio, you have to unshare and then share again and click the little box, if that's the problem.
Can you guys see my screen right now?
Yes.
Where would I do that at? I'm so sorry. Thank you for your patience.
Monique, are you saying she has to stop sharing her screen?
Yes, Zoom is so picky. If you have already shared the screen and you did not click share sound, it won't let you do it after sharing. So you have to unshare, click share sound. I'm sorry, unshare, click share again, and you'll see a little button to the right that says share sound.
Oh
Then
my.
hit share again.
Hey, this is awesome. I appreciate your patience. I like to weld. I do some computer work. Let's try this out, ladies. Let's try it again. Welcome to the day in the life of tradeswomen.
Perfect. Thank you,
Welcome
Monique.
to the day in the life of tradeswomen. All right. We are here to boast, to drop our pride, and to gleam with the joy of the successes that we have had in the industries that we work in. We are tradeswomen. Today, we're not just marking a moment, we're amplifying a movement. For too long, the skilled trades have been a landscape where women are a rare sight. While our numbers may be small at the moment, our impact is monumental and our voices undeniably are here. We're the welders, the electricians, the carpenters, the plumbers, and so much more. The women who are quite literally building our world. We stand here, boots to ground, hands on our tools, and hearts filled with determination. We are not just participating in the trades, we are reshaping them. Each swing of the hammer, each soldered joint, each perfectly laid tile is a testament to our skill, our resilience, and our unwavering spirit. This celebration is about more than just acknowledging our presence. It's about illuminating the past that we have forged and inspiring the generations to come. Within the stories you'll hear today, within the experiences shared by these remarkable women, you'll find not only the challenges we have overcome, but also the boundless hopes and inspirations that fuel the passion. We believe in a future where the trades are a place of true equality, where talent and dedication are the only measure of success. And we here at the Tradeswomen Committee are committed to making that vision a reality. Let's celebrate the women who are making it known that the ladies can do it all, and we're doing it with excellence. All right, keep your fingers crossed. I'm going to make the screen big. Let's try it out. Welcome to.
Hi, I'm Cassie Durst. I'm a director for Chapter 346 in Rochester, Minnesota. I'm also the vice president of Durst Outdoor Services, also in Rochester, Minnesota. We are a certified women-owned business. We usually do asphalt, erosion control, striping, and other civil contracting services, but today we're plowing snow. I got into construction when I was born. My dad started a business in '92, and I was born in 2000. I'm supposed to be a project manager and an estimator, but I'm also a laborer, project manager, social media director, safety director. It's all hands on deck around here. Advice I would give my 10-year-old self would be, you don't want to be an engineer, you just want to work outside, and it worked out for us. You know you work in construction when all your jeans are covered in paint or grease, and Carhartt is your favorite accessory. Happy Whip Week.
Cassie said for her years in industry that she has 8 paid years and 20 unpaid years. Remember, she said she started at 4 years old. Talk about dedication. She's everything. She's a project manager, estimator, laborer, safety director, social media director. Literally, she does it all. Cassie, thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. This is Miss Cassie Abrahamson. Cassie works for Northland Contractors of Duluth. Cassie is a heavy equipment operator and has been in the industry for 18 years, and she is out of the Local 49. When I asked Cassie how she got into industry, she said she was on summer break from college and got offered a job laboring on road crews. And dare I say, the rest was her story. Cassie said what she loves most about her job is that she enjoys being able to work outdoors and seeing a project from start to finish. When I asked Cassie what advice she would give her 10-year-old self, her response was, be confident and open to learning new things. You don't have to go to college to have a great paying job, and that is also very rewarding. And have fun. Thank you so much for your contributions in industry, Cassie. Thank you for sharing your journey with us today. And I believe that you are one of the first women I know as an operator. So I was really excited to read your story.
Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Hustis from the Dakota Prairies, Chapter 394. I have been a tradeswoman for 18 years, almost, and I've been with my current company, Grazzini Brothers, for almost 13. I am a journeyman and tile installer, and I love what I do. I get so excited about it, can't you tell? So one of the biggest things that I love about my job is the unique challenges that we face. Different size tiles, different size layouts, different size rooms. All of those things are factors that really make our job a little difficult and complex. So I like those things. I like those challenges. I like to overcome them. And I like to walk away from a beautiful product, a product that I know is made to last a lifetime. And I gave them the best quality installation that I could give them. That is probably what keeps me in this industry for all of these years, is just that satisfaction of knowing that I've helped create something, and I am in fact building the world. So I think that's something we should all be proud of. Tradeswomen and construction women alike. One of the things that I would tell my younger self is to not be afraid to speak up and really say what you want to say. When I was younger, I had wanted to take shop class, and I was told to take home ec class instead because shop class was for boys. And we proved them wrong. We do belong in shop class. So here's to WIC Week. Here is to all of you for celebrating with us. Here's to my tradeswomen, and together we rise.
Rebecca is a tile setter. I can also tell you that Rebecca has been nominated and won Tile Setter of the Year. So she is rocking in what she does. Whenever it comes to her work, it speaks for itself. You know, even when it's a tough fit up or sucks to do, as she says here, look at how clean and precise the fit up of her work is. From the looks of it, they're both perfect. I've had the pleasure of knowing this tile queen for the past 3 years. And she has quickly become one of my best friends, actually. So proud friend, shout out to this badass tradeswoman. Whenever you guys are out and about, you know, do you find yourself at times maybe critiquing work if it's similar work to what you do? For instance, when I'm like on a dock and I see a weld, I'll look at it. Sometimes I want to jump off the dock. But you know what I mean when you see other people's work that's similar to the style work you do. So going to places and you can tell when they're built with pride, it really speaks volumes. And what you can see here is undeniable pride in the work that she does. So way to go, Rebecca. Rebecca also established the chartering of the Dakota Prairies Chapter 394 and has served as the chapter president the last 2 years. Rebecca also serves as the Midwest Region Tradeswomen Committee Chair. This is Abigail Sullivan. Abigail works at Pella of Oklahoma and has been in the industry for 7 years. Abigail stated 6 months specifically with Pella and another 7 years with All Season, another commercial manufacturer. Abigail is also a member of the Tulsa Chapter 76. Thank you so much for participating with us, Abigail, and for your contributions to industry. This is the wonderful Mandy Tullis Martin. She is a member of Chapter 346, and here's Mandy's story. I work for Hunt Electric, and I'm an active member of IBEW Local 343 as well. I started my trade in July of 2019 and fell in love with the hands-on work. Being a part of a project where I get to see what my hands can create is so satisfying. When I was little, my dad used to make me work with him. He was always very dedicated to his career and is very skillful in programming and designing applications when making farming and agricultural equipment run smoothly. He is still very much my role model. When I was 24, I was helping my dad with a home project. At the time, my little brother had just turned 18, and my dad was trying to talk him into becoming an electrician. He was not interested, but when I asked my dad why he didn't push me in the direction, he instantly realized that it was the better path for me. He encouraged me to apply to the local, helped coach me through interview questions, and was always there to help me in any situation. My dad was always kind enough to buy me a lot of my starting tools, and although I have upgraded most of them, I am forever grateful for everything. Mandy says that if there is one thing I would tell my 10-year-old self now, it would be to follow your interests and passions. I was always more of a tomboy and loved getting dirty and working with my hands. But as I got older, I would hear other relatives pushing me to go for more women-dominated careers, and I got lost. Although I'm happy to have gotten into the trade when I did, part of me does wonder how much further I would be had I started sooner. What is a job site without a little fun, Mandy says? One of the photos I've sent in is me holding the Durst cone. You may have heard that name already. I have made it my personal goal to take this photo with any Durst equipment on any site I am on specifically because I know it makes my friend Cassie laugh. Cassie was the first one to show you guys today, so more friends in industry here. Cassie says, I also worked with a journeyman who had an issue with germs, blood, etc. Him and I treated each other like siblings on a job site. One week on a site we were on, I happened to destroy not just one, but both of my diagonal cutters. The foreman on the site got me 2 new cutters, and when I came in, the journeyman stated that one of them was for him. I pretended to lick one of them and asked if he still wanted them, and he grimaced. It's still one of my favorite memories. Mandy says that one of her favorite things about her field currently is when she gets to teach others the trade, but specifically the other women coming into the field. I love empowering them and showing them that this job is not only something we can do, but that we can thrive in. I also try to be there for anything they need, and through that, I feel like I have found my purpose. That you have, Mandy. Passing the torch to the next generation is such an honor. Keep up the great work. There's no sound to this video. It's not a mess up this time, just to clarify. So this is the wonderful Lana Gardner. Lana is the owner-operator at Gardner's Construction Services for the last 10 years. Lana is also a member of the Dakota Prairies Chapter 394. Little sound on that one. Lana says that learning from experienced mentors and seeing their tricks of the trade firsthand deepens my skills and strengthens the connections we share. Applying my field experience in management and consulting keeps me sharp, while a day's hard work keeps me strong. I'm literally getting paid to work out. I always said that too. But the best part is the camaraderie, Lana says. Working alongside great coworkers to get the job done. And to top it off, there's nothing more rewarding than driving past the building and telling my children, I helped build that. Keep up the great work. My path to becoming a tradeswoman was anything but conventional. Growing up, I wasn't tinkering in a workshop. I wasn't building anything with my hands. My world was defined by sports and academics. The trades, they were a complete mystery. Then life threw me a curveball. While I was waiting to start classes back up for college, I found myself in the heart of a North Dakota winter, working in the office of the company my husband was working for. Initially, I was immersed in paperwork, OSHA 10 testing, well logs, the usual office grind. But within a few months, I found myself out into the field. The frigid air and the hum of the worksite held a different kind of promise. One day, I was pulled into the field as a fire watch, and my world shifted on its axis. That was the moment that I saw welding firsthand. It wasn't just sparks and metal, it was a dance of fire and precision. The fire that ignited within me that day has never gone out. I was hooked. Learning welding was a journey of self-discovery. TIG welding in particular became my teacher, demanding patience and unwavering focus. It taught me that perseverance is forged in the crucible of challenges. Working in the extremes of North Dakota weather, from the bone-chilling negative 60-degree Fahrenheit wind chills to the sweltering 112-degree Fahrenheit heat indexes, it pushed me to my limits. There were moments of doubt, those "why am I doing this" thoughts that gnawed at me, but there was also times that they were fully overshadowed and eclipsed by the immense satisfaction of "holy shit, look what I can do." Over the past decade, being a tradeswoman has sculpted me into the woman of grit and grace that I am. I've learned to face challenges head on, to embrace stumbles as opportunities for growth. And every time I've fallen, I've risen stronger, more resilient. Being a tradeswoman means showing up as my best self without fear or reservation. It's about breaking barriers and proving that skills know no gender. I'm immensely proud of the path that I've walked and the lessons that I've learned. My hands have contributed to building the world around us, and now I have the privilege of shaping the next generation. Today, I'm a welding instructor at a career center, working with high school students from 9 different schools. It's a role that I never envisioned myself in, but one that I've embraced with passion. What's truly remarkable is the change I've witnessed. In just 3 years, the number of girls entering the welding program here has doubled annually. It's not just about teaching them skills, it's also about just showing them what's possible. But it's also not just about the girls. I also have the crucial responsibility of educating the boys, ensuring that when they enter the workforce, seeing a woman on a job site is just another day at work. By shifting perspectives now, we're laying the foundation for a more inclusive industry. When my students tell me that they want to be better than me, I beam and I say, I hope so, because that's the spirit of growth and progress. I never imagined that I'd find so much joy in teaching, but here I am, you guys, living my best life, igniting the same fire within my students that is still burning within me. Being a tradeswoman isn't just a job, it's a calling. It's about breaking stereotypes, building confidence, and empowering others to pursue their passions regardless of societal expectations. It's about proving that with determination, confidence, and a little bit of fire, anything is possible. So get your phones out, save this screen, take a picture. So some exciting news here. Juno Jones is a safety footwear company
Hi, Jenny,
by
this is Jackie
women
McLean.
for
I'm
women.
with a firm called
I'll
One.
mute that. At Juno Jones, they're disrupting the safety footwear industry by creating shoes made especially for women's feet with all of the safety features that you would need. Juno Jones, thank you so much for your generosity to our NAWIC membership and for being the go-to source for women's safety footwear. Says here, women in construction are shattering glass daily, and they deserve safety footwear that rises to the occasion. We're proud to support NAWIC and the badass women building the future, one pair of properly fitting safety boots at a time. From Emily Sulliby, the founder. So take a picture of that NAWIC code 15 there for the promo code. And thanks again to Juno Jones for supporting tradeswomen and for helping in our celebration. All right. You guys, I have some really cool news to share with you. I was contacted by a senior student at the University of Missouri from the Textile and Apparel Management Department about her capstone project. She told me that she was tasked to create something for someone who needed it, not just because she wanted to create it. Her ideas and research led her to typing into Google women in construction. While Mizzou was right in the backyard of my chapter 341, it revealed us in her search. So since we have met, we've had several meetups. She's done measurements and is creating a tailor-made work pant and work shirt set for me. I cannot even begin to tell you how excited I am for all of this. And she's given me permission to share her vision and what this workup has looked like so far for her. So it started with the thought of addressing challenges in women's workwear. This is what she called her mood board. And this is what she went to after we had 2 meetings. Check out the aesthetics column when it talks about the personal style. Obviously, I have an interesting style, and when I told her I love denim and leather, she was like, let's go. Those are my favorite fabrics to work with. You know, the safety being a top notch and a priority. And she's doing a fabulous job ensuring those details, every grommet and every pearl snap. She's ensuring that the placements of them are necessary. It's just been a really cool thing. She even has under the fit column the issues and solutions. I don't know if any of you can recognize those same issues when it comes to the fit of the clothing you wear for the work that you do. But it's very interesting going through this process with her and seeing her ideas on how to overcome those issues. So some of the details she has put together. I love denim on denim. Call me weird for it, ladies. A good old Canadian tuxedo is where it's at. But these are the concepts and ideas that she's putting together for the design, the materials, the colors. It's just been really neat to see. And then from there, she did an initial sketch panel here and has 2 different similar visions, but a lot of different neat details to it. Reinforcements on the knees, some just really cool possibilities that we're looking into working with this. But she's doing awesome with it. I'm really excited to be a part of this project. When she showed me this slide here and showed me the embossed goat skin, I about fell out of my chair. I was like, oh girl, talking about pretty patterns on leather. You're right up my alley. Check out this toggle adjustable cuff. Talk about personalized fit, right? So it's interesting to see the ideas and just her creativity. And I'm just really excited to be a part of it. I've already told her, who knows, you may have just found your calling creating workwear for women. And I told her that the industry needs you, of course, if you'd like to go that route. But she said she's having a blast doing this. She's getting ideas and inspiration in ways that she said she hasn't had before. So just something really cool to be a part of. So stay tuned. Maybe one of the coming webinars, you'll see me rocking a sweet matching set of workwear that was custom made for me by a woman. So just really neat. All right. Talking about PPE, equity and safety, a global report on women's access to proper personal protection equipment. All right, so this is a sneak peek. And because you're here today, you're going to get a view on a few of these items of discussion that we're going to talk about. This report started as a frustrated conversation between 3 women, Amy Rusa, the founder of the Safety Rack, Emily Sullaby, who you just saw as the founder of Juno Jones, and myself. The conversation led to digging and asking more conversations, which has led us here today. This global report went out last year. It started as a My Body, My PPE campaign online and gained amazing traction. And so you are about to see some of the data firsthand. So one of the questions that we asked in this survey was, do you have access to female-specific PPE in your workplace? Obviously, there's an astounding no. 70.4% are saying no. And on the bottom here in the yellow, you see there are 504 answers with one unanswered. So just to show you the pool that this is through of how many women. I don't know about you guys, but when it came to PPE in the workplace, if I was provided PPE, the sizes were crap. So I was left trying to find my own, heat shrink it with fire, whatever it may have been with leather, honestly. So question number 5, have you ever experienced challenges finding PPE that fits you properly in terms of size and comfort? Obviously, it is pretty hard to find PPE made for women, let alone something that fits. So we're typically left wearing men's clothes or women's pants or work shirts that have pockets that are this deep and you can't even use. So when it comes to proper fit, size and comfort, there's a huge gap in the market. And this was an astounding, obvious answer to that. So question number 6 is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the accessibility of PPE options tailored for women in your workplace? The average answer was a 3.5 out of 10. The mean for that, the average answer being a 5. And so, you know, apparently there's some that are giving better options. And you can see from what I just shared about the student from MU, even our younger generations are seeing that there's a disparity, there's a gap in that market. And so, you know, change has been happening and it's only continuing, ladies. Question 11, have you ever encountered situations where the lack of properly fitting PPE hindered your ability to perform your job safely? Safely. Look at this, 66.6% are saying yes. It's insane, you guys. There has to be change. And by gathering this kind of data and by compiling it and by hearing the voices of the women who are using these PPE items and who are facing these issues, that's what's going to make the change. Oh, this image isn't here, huh? All right, so this was a countdown. It was just an image, a graphic that had a countdown on it with 1 day remaining, because tomorrow the report that I was just sharing with you is going live and going public. As we celebrate Tradeswomen today, we must also remember that without perseverance, change won't happen. Tomorrow, this global report, like I said, will go to the public to be released, just as we are closing out Women in Construction Week 2025. Like I mentioned before, this report is from the 2024 #MyBodyMyPPE campaign that highlights the PPE equity gap that women continue to face across the industries and provides actionable tools for employers to drive meaningful change. So if I'll scroll back here real quick for you, you can see the website there on the bottom for the safetyrack.org. If you haven't checked out this website, add it to your favorites. There's going to also be lists that provide all of the companies that make PPE for women, from safety vests to hard hats to gloves to boots to workwear, even safety for animals is on there. So there's a variety of things on there to check out. And like I said, this report will go public tomorrow, so you can access it there as well. If you have any questions or need any assistance with it, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll gladly help and point you in any direction if it's not me that you need. Let's get back where we were real quick. Too far. All right, so something really neat here. I reached out to Milwaukee Tool and asked if they would join us in our celebration of tradeswomen. Their backing was immediate, as you can see. And here they're showing that they are obviously a true proud supporter of women in trades. And I have a video to share with you as well.
Our jobs are dangerous, so the less we have to stress about things like the sizing and the shaping of the apparel, the better. lot of the women's clothing isn't built very well. So durability always comes first.
In bending, I'm reaching, stooping, climbing. So for me, comfort and being able to stretch and move really is what I'm looking for.
I'm a concrete finisher, so I do spend a lot of time crawling and bending over, and having extra material on the knees is really critical. All of the pockets flow with all of what you normally carry, and you're not searching for things. It's almost just like a part of your body. They're comfortable and they're super flexible, but like a substantial fabric. They come up and stay up high enough that when you do overhead work, everything stays tucked in. Just having specific to women's sizes allows you to work more effectively.
If I'm feeling better about myself, I'm going to be more confident too, which helps me do my job.
Did you guys know that Milwaukee makes a women's workwear line? Because I didn't. And I think some of those pants looked great. I'm a fan of some pockets. Might have to check some of those out. All right, so just a reminder about some upcoming webinars that we have on our schedule. We have for next month, which we typically meet the first Thursday of every month at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. April, we are hosting our public informal social meetup. This is open to both members and non-members. And then just a pro tip on registering for the webinar. When you go to the national website to register, you'll get a confirmation email. Once you get that email, open it up and you can click to save to your calendar, and it will add it to your calendar for a gentle reminder. Once again, busy lives, ladies, I get it. Uh-oh, I have another surprise for you. So, don't know if you noticed, probably not, but can you see my shirt here? We are tradeswomen. So as you've been seeing this logo throughout the webinar today, this is a awesome shirt design that was created throughout the process of putting together this celebration for tradeswomen. So as a huge thank you to the amazing women you saw here today, they will each be receiving a special gift in the mail. It's in the mail and on its way to you now. And you all will be the first to receive it. It's the first edition tradeswoman shirt. So really cool story about it. At the Career Center that I work at, the graphic arts program I went to and brought them my idea of wanting to create a tradeswoman shirt for this committee and for the tradeswomen within our association. And we ended up conducting an in-house competition with the students, and this design is what ended up winning. And ironically enough, that same young lady the next week went to the Missouri Northeast Skills USA district competitions and won first in the graphic designs competition there as well. So she's an amazing young lady, talented in all of the things that she does. And it's just another way to support and encourage our next generation to live out their dreams and do the work that they want to do. So keep an eye out in your mail for that. I also want to amp up the 70th annual conference in Boston, because these shirts will also be available there if you want to get your hands on them. As we conclude the celebration of tradeswomen, let us carry forward the powerful stories we've heard today. We've witnessed the strength, the skill, and the sheer determination that defines these women. They've shown us that barriers are meant to be broken, and that passion can pave a way for extraordinary achievements. Remember, every woman you've seen today is a trailblazer, a role model, and a living testament to the fact that the trades are for everyone. They are the embodiment of progress, and they are actively crafting a future where gender is no longer a limiting factor in the skilled workforce. This celebration is not an ending, but a continuation. It's a call to action. Let us commit to supporting and uplifting women in the trades. Let us encourage young girls to explore these fulfilling careers, and let's create workplaces where every individual feels valued and respected. As we move forward, let us remember the words of inspiration and the lessons of resilience we've shared. Let us continue to build bridges, not walls, and let us work together to create a brighter, more equitable future for all. From the National Association of Women in Construction's Tradeswomen Committee, thank you for being a part of this important celebration. We are building the future, one skilled woman at a time. So I also want to give a special thank you to Lolita from the Whiting Turner Contracting Company for being here with us today, for doing our introduction. And as well, before we conclude, she will do our closing. Now I would like to take the time to open the discussion up for any woman here who would like to share some information about yourself, about the work that you do. This is just to ensure that we continue celebrating everyone here. You know, it's a group effort. And so whether you want to speak on camera or off camera, or maybe share something in the chat, let's continue this celebration and share our stories. And then for the last remaining minutes, we will hand the screen back over to Lolita. So is there anyone here that is interested in sharing who they are, what they do for a living, how long you've been in industry perhaps?
I'm not afraid to go first.
Hello, Hannah.
Hello. I don't know if my camera's working. There we
There
go.
you are.
Hello. Shout out Lolita. Love her. I also work for Whiting Turner. I'm actually in the Bay Area, so opposite side of the coast. I grew up working with my dad, who was a certified electrician, even though he was actually a firefighter. So I grew up going to a lot of job sites that were friends' families' homes and rewiring electrical and being around that. And so it's funny that I now end up as a project manager for construction. And so I'm celebrating this weekend 5 years with Whiting Turner. I'm one of the fun COVID starters. But it's been a joy and it's been a great experience, and I've just really enjoyed it. And I've had a lot of support, especially from networking internally and externally. And it's just been a great adventure to learn.
That's awesome, Hannah. It sounds like things really do come full circle. And when you're meant to do something, or you have a purpose in life, it will still find its way.
Of course.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing, Hannah. And thank you for being a tradeswoman in industry.
Thank you.
Candace. Yes, thank you for the hand raise. So just good. Yeah, go ahead. Or did you mean to? Oh, there you go.
I don't. I meant to.
Oh, you're like, oh.
I'm like, I dropped my phone actually, but I will definitely speak up. Yeah, I'm actually a talent acquisition professional, and very passionate just about the work that you all are doing, and very passionate about the diversity within this space. So keep going. There's many of us that are watching from the sidelines in different adjacent industries that are just so happy and so proud. And actually, I have a daughter who I keep listening to your stories, and I can't wait for her to get out of school and to share what I listened to this afternoon, and really encouraging her to take that path into the trades. So thank you. This was great for me as a professional, but also as a mom.
That was beautifully said, Candace. Thank you so much. And share away, you know, just as this year's theme of We Rise Together, that's what it's about. It's about passing the torch. It's about, you know, showing someone that it's possible. So very good. Anyone else who would like to share today? Don't feel pressured. We got a lot of folks here. I know you guys aren't shy in real life. Don't be shy behind this camera. No takers? Well, don't feel pressured, I guess. I'll be easy on you today. Well, if that to be the case, then ladies, we can go ahead and hop into our closing with the wonderful Lolita and give you back about, you know, around about 10 minutes or so of your evening. So thank you again for being here. And Lolita, close us out.
Wow. So this was great, ladies. Like again, appreciate the opportunity to be here with you guys. This is my first time with being on the NAWIC webinar, and I haven't really been able to catch up with being part of NAWIC honestly since college. So I just want to say thank you again. I appreciate it and enjoyed hearing everyone's stories. again, definitely as tradeswomen, being on the front line, and just being able to support each other is super awesome, and super necessary. So thank you again. I loved all the information, and now I know Milwaukee makes clothes for women. Who knew? So with that, I'm going to say, I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their WIC week. I hope it's been a great WIC week. Remember that we can celebrate WIC week every day. And I just want to thank everyone again for attending the day in the life of tradeswomen, and hope that everyone leaves here inspired by the stories that were shared and experiences shared today. And hopefully I get to see some of you in person. And I heard my hometown, Boston, not too long ago, so have to figure out how to attend a non-WIC event in Boston. But Deila, thank you. And I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their evening.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, ladies. Have a great evening and happy Women in Construction Week.